Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to position images and divs on a web page just like you have to do in the project. Alright, so take a look. Alright, over here we have the HTML page and the CSS, and I want you guys to pick a good theme. I'm going to pick the Flintstones. I don't know if you guys watch much of the Flintstones, but I watched a bunch of that when I was a kid. Because I'm so old. Anyway, so we're going to use the advanced image search, and we need images of characters from the Flintstones. Let me specify, I'm going to be doing the Flintstones. You guys should do something other than the Flintstones. Alright, so, and before we're going to get the characters, we need a background. So the background does not have to be transparent. The characters will be, but anyway, so I'm going to type in here Flintstones background, and up come a bunch of images. Let's see, we got this front of their house, and mouse over to make sure it's a good size. 1200 is not bad. So we find out. Don't pick one that has characters in it like this. Try to pick a nice. So this looks like it would be a good, like, finished version of what we're doing. All the characters like that. Let's see. I guess that house one looks like the best one I see. So I'll take the house. 1200 is good. Anything like 1200 or bigger, I would say is good. See, I'm going to open it in a new tab. And then, yeah, this happens, of course. Let's see. What's all this garbage? It's Pinterest. Let me see if I can save it. Save image as. I'm going to put it in Project 11, Images folder. Call it BG for background. Okay, so there's the. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so that's the right size, so we got lucky there. Okay. Alright, so here's what you're going to do with an image. You are going to put it right in the body like you would any image. Image, source, like this. Give it an alt, house. And you're going to have to give it a class too, because you're going to be styling them all differently, because they're all going to be in different positions. Class. And make it something easy to remember. House. Alright? And then, let's see right here. So here it is. Here's the house. Let me max this out so you guys can see. So here's the house. Let's see. There's this little bit of white here. I'm going to get rid of that. So here's how I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to set the body. Get rid of the margin. Margin to 0. That gets rid of that little bit of white. Now by default, this image is in the top left corner. So you really don't have to do anything much with that. Let's say this image was like 3,000 pixels wide. Then that would be way too big. So what you would want to do in that case is you would go .house to select it and set the width to be whatever you want. I'm going to make it 1200 pixels because that's what I want it to be, and luckily for me that's what it is. Let's say we wanted it to be 1000. There you go, 1000. But anyway, 1200 is good. I'm just saying if yours is like 3000 pixels wide, you're going to want to make it small enough to fit on the screen all at one time. Alright, and this one is in the top left corner, so we don't really have to do anything else with that. Alright, so there's your image, your background image. Now we're going to get some characters. Go back to the advanced image search. Now here, I want you guys to click on transparent for the color, because we need to have images with transparent backgrounds. Fred Flintstone. Alright, so here's a good one. It looks like he's transparent. Let me open it in a new tab. Yep. So we'll save it. Save image as. And I'm going to call it Fred. Alright. And then I'm going to go back here. And we're going to look up another one. How about Wilma Flintstone? Alright. Let's see. That one does not look transparent. That one does. Let's open a new tab. And it gives us this ridiculousness. So let's see if I can just take it, save image as Wilma. Did that work out? Let's see. Yeah, well, I think so. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. So let's add those characters. So let's see. Image source. Let's do Fred first. Fred. Flintstone. Give a class. Fred. Alright. Here so you guys can see. And, well, let's do Wilma at the same time. Copy. Wilma. And class Wilma. Alright, so up here, let's see, Fred and .Wilma. Okay. Alright, so for Fred, let's see, what are we going to do? First, we need to set position to be absolute. Okay, so that'll position it absolutely on the page. And so we want to do the same thing for Wilma. There we go, Wilma, absolute also. And let's see what it looks like. Alright, so you can't see them. You can't see them. Oh, okay, they're down here. Okay. Oh, I see what the problem is. So here they are. Notice Wilma's way bigger than Fred. Notice, alright. What we need to do is set the house to be absolute also. There we go. So all the images should be absolute. In fact, it's probably smarter if we did this. All images, position, absolute. That way you don't have to do this for all of them. You know what I mean? Of course you do. Okay. So they're all position absolute. They're all on top of each other. And if I do this, you can see where all the images are. Alright, so now we want to position the characters. Alright, Fred looks like he's in a decent spot. Let's see. So he is at, if you look at Fred, his image is, they're all at 0, 0. Top left 0, 0. So let's just set him to that. Let's see. Okay. Fred, top 0 pixels, left 0 pixels. That's where he's at. Let's say we wanted him to move over a little bit. Alright. So let's say we want Fred to move to the right a little bit. So we would take the left, I mean 100 pixels. See him moving over? 200. 300. That's how you can do that. If you want him to go, move him down, you can increase the distance from the top. See, he's 500 pixels from the top, 100 pixels from the top. And this isn't 100 pixels. His image has like a huge, you can't see it because it's transparent. His image has like this big gap at the top. It's still part of the image. So this is actually, here is the 100 pixels from the top. And then just further down. Alright. And there's Fred. I think we'll just leave them at 50 pixels from the top. And I'll put him 0 pixels from the left. See how that looks. That's a decent spot. If I wanted him over to the left even more, I could go negative 50. Because now he's starting way over here. 50 pixels off. Maybe we could do like negative 100. There's red on the edge now. And maybe we'll leave him there. That's good. Okay, so there's Fred. And his height is okay. So we're not gonna touch that. Now we gotta do Wilma. First of all, let's say you wanted Wilma behind Fred. Then you would have to use Z index for this guy. Z index. Give it a number. I'm gonna give it Fred 10. So now he's on top of her. And then let's do Wilma. So if you wanted her on top, you give her a larger number. Alright? So I don't know who should be on top. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? If it was not, we'll just have Wilma's image above Fred's image. That sounds good. Okay. And if she's like gigantic. So that we gotta fix that. So right now, we'll set height. I don't even know how tall she is. I'm just gonna pick 400 pixels. Okay, so there's 400 pixels. Now she's too tall. She's too tiny. She's 600. That's looking better. 7. That's too big. Maybe 600 is good. Now we need to move her. So let's move her. Let's see. Top. So she needs to go down a lot. Let's say 200 pixels. Ooh, that looks good. And then let's move her over from the left. Left, 100 pixels. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Maybe 150. Maybe 175. Alright, cool. And see how this is if you're using Notepad, it's going to be a lot more difficult. This is, you can see in real time with brackets how things look. Alright, so there's that. If you wanted her behind him, I don't know which looks better. We'll just leave her in front for now. She's impressed by him. Okay, so there's 2 images of characters, and I'll add one more, what the hell, so you guys can see real quick. So Dino. Dino Flintstone. I misspelled that. Alright, so here's Dino. That looks kind of small. That one's cut off. Why is this one purple? Any pink? I don't know. Oh well. That one doesn't look transparent. That one does. I'm going to use this one. Save image as Dino. Alright, now here's how easy it is to add another guy. Copy and paste. Dino. Dino. Class Dino. Copy. Dino. And let's see what we got. Where the hell did I go? Okay, so there's Dino. Let's make him 400 wide tall. Okay. Down from the top, 400. Okay. And we probably want to put him over here. Actually, he's looking off to the side. That's probably not great. But so we can move all these guys over and put him on the far left. We wanted to do that. I'll do that. Hold on one second. Alright, so Fred, we're going to move him 400 over. So he's 400 over. And then Wilma, maybe 575. 675. So there's Wilma. And then Dino, we'll put him 200. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. 300. There we go. He looks a little blurry though. I probably got not a great picture of Dino. But anyway, that's how you do that. If you want to use, if you can't find a good background image, you could just use a div instead and set the width to be 100% wide and set the height to be, however tall you want it to be, and you can have it be this, the color of the ground or the sky. You can position them too. All right. Anyway, good luck, guys.